All right, so I'm back from the whole trip and everything. So we got to talk Blue Jays. Let's start with the series that was against the Houston Astros, and we won the series. So it can't be really frustrated with that whatsoever. But let's talk about Game 1, which was kind of a tough one. Francisco Liriano doesn't do that well. It was tough, but goes 5 2/3, giving up 8 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks. Not a great outing. And of course, Joe Musgrove goes 7 innings, giving up only 6 hits, 2 runs, walking 1 person, and striking out 7 guys. Oh. But let's talk about it a little bit. It was okay. It was 2-2 at one point, and then Francisco Liriano just didn't look too good. And our boy in the 9th tried to get something going. Yeah, he hits a dinger. I mean, really for loss though. I mean, it really didn't do a whole lot. Jays lose the opener 5-3. But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that game whatsoever. But Game 2, Jays win 4-2 over the Houston Astros. Aaron Sanchez goes 7 innings, giving up 5 hits, 2 runs, walks 3, but he strikes out 6 for his 12th win. Colin McHugh goes 5 1/3. He gives up 3 runs. So the Jays did better. The bats came out in bigger situations, a.k.a. Russell Martin's 3-run home run. Fired the team up. Jays were down 2-1 at that point. So that was a very, very big hit for the team and for Russell himself. And of course, Roberto Osuna gets his save. It was just one of those games where it's like they come back, they do well. Grilly comes out in the 8th, gets fired right north, as he usually does. And Osuna with his 26th save. Good stuff. There we go, even series. And the finale yesterday, this is a nice one. Jays win 9-2. Marcus Stroman goes 6 1/3, gives up 5 hits, 2 runs, but only 1 was earned. No walks and 8 strikeouts. Drops his ERA continuously, and Mike Fiers, we light him up. Which is a great job. Troy Tulowitzki, have a game, why don't you? He started it off in the first inning, singling home Devin Travis. And, this was just like a theme. I mean, Daryl Siciliani hit his 2-out single. Again, 2-out hits. Just a great job by Daryl. And he's looked a little bit better. He's kind of getting there a little bit. And Troy Tulowitzki, 3-run home run to put the lead, put it kind of out of reach. Oh, we ain't done yet? Oh, next pitch. Russell Martin goes deep. You heard me, and that's great. I mean, that's unbelievable to see Russell kind of getting in the swing of home runs and to kind of get his bat going. Later in the ball game, who's up? Oh, he's going again? He hits a dinger himself and just adds to the lead. Melvin Upton Jr. gets a single. He does his job. Donaldson, gets a walk. There you go. He's been having a real tough time at the plate lately. Edwin obviously gets a sacrifice fly. And the Blue Jays win 9-2. Kind of an easier one. It was a good job by the boys, though. And Benoit and Grilly and Cecil both have clean innings. Just one of those games where, perfect. Offense was going. The defense was good. And the pitching was great. So, now, I'm going to talk right now about the series that, is going on right now as we speak. Blue Jays and Yankees, Game 1, Dickey versus Green. He's a youngster. I wasn't expecting to be anything special for this guy. Chad Green. You know what? I'm going to come back to that in a little bit. Because we're not going to talk about that game just yet. Because that's for a little bit later on, where I'm going to post another video with that game attached to it. Tomorrow, Marco Estrada versus Michael Pineda, so a very winnable ball game there. And in the finale, which is an afternoon game, Wednesday afternoon, 1:05, J.A. Happ versus C.C. Sabathia. Now, by when a lot of people see this, you will know the result of tonight's ball game. But as of right now, but the Jays have a really good chance of winning this series. I think they can. I really do think they can, but the bats need to go. They need to get going like they were in the finale of the Houston series. They got to get firing on all cylinders. Hit some home runs. Manufacture some runs. That game was picturesque when it comes to that. And that's what we need from this team. So, seeing Marco Estrada kind of have a good start, I think is going to be nice for this team, right? Because he hasn't looked Marco Estrada-esque. I mean, actually, no. See, I am blind, all right? He's been lights out in his last 2 starts. But his command was a little bit off in the last one, walking 4 guys. But you know what? He needs a bounce back game. J Happ, 16-3 with a 2.96 ERA. How can you say anything bad about that whatsoever? Oh, you can't. The guy has been unbelievable in CC Sabathia. Really good start, but is now showing his age, as most Yankees were before they got dealt. And it's been tough for CC, and I understand that. Michael Pineda, he's had a god awful year. But I want to talk about something before we close this video off really quickly. You're probably going to hear it in the next video too, tonight, as in tonight's game. It'll be posted a little bit later. Does anybody in Toronto trust R.A. Dickey? I'm going to leave that question out to you guys. You'll probably see this video when the next one's posted. But do you trust R.A. Dickey? Let me just give you a heads up that if the score stays the same, the video might not be pretty. So, we'll see how she goes. And we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Hopefully about a comeback win. We'll talk to you guys then.